Whatculture.
London is pretty cool. Whether you're visiting Tower Bridge, Big Ben or the Houses of Parliament, there's a ton of history to immerse yourself in and sights to see. Not only do you learn more about the city, but it can be a fascinating insight into a side of London you never knew existed. So, I'm Simon from Whatculture, and this is 10 unique things to do in London that you won't find on TripAdvisor. Number 10. Explore the tropical gardens in Barbican. Central London isn't known for its tropical weather. It's known for being cold and miserable almost all year long, and that sucks. But you can pretend this isn't the case by heading to the Barbican, which does indeed house a massive conservatory, complete with tropical oases of plants, birds, and exotic fish. Be sure to note that these gardens aren't always open to visitors, so you should check ahead beforehand, but even if they are, you should head down anyway. There's loads to see and get lost in. Number 9. Visit a cabman shelter. See this green box thing? Looks weird, right? Probably not something you'd willingly go up to and investigate. I'm happy to tell you though, that you most definitely should. Why? Because they had cabman shelters from the late 19th century which were designed to offer pit stops for carriage and taxi drivers. There are only 13 left in London today, but if you stumble across one, you can get a cup of tea or a delicious sandwich. Because I know you're thinking it too, no, you don't have to drive a cab to eat or drink from one of these. They're now just quaint tourist attractions. Number 8. Take in some taxidermy. In North London you can find Get Stuffed, a taxidermy shop that is, quite literally, rammed full of stuffed animals, many of which are considered rare and protected. As you can imagine, that's courted quite the controversy over the years. Available to visit by appointment only, it's truly ridiculous to see what they have on display. There's a lion, a giraffe's head, and a selection of foxes too. This is obviously a very niche and specific form of entertainment, but if you're looking for something different, this ranks very highly indeed. Number 7. It's not a brothel. If you head to number 7 MEARD Street in Soho, you will find a house that has a sign on it that reads, "This is not a brothel, there are no prostitutes at this address." Now, the first thing you're going to think is, this is definitely a brothel, but the truth is actually far more interesting. Owned by artist Sebastian Horsley until his death in 2010, a man who claimed to have slept with over 1,000 prostitutes, it was actually once a brothel run by the man himself. Or so he said anyway. We can only imagine that when he gave that lifestyle up, people kept coming. So we had to put this little sign up instead. Number 6. Visit the skateboard graveyard. We've all wanted to see a load of discarded skateboards in our time. Don't pretend you haven't, that's just a lie. London understands this, which is why there is a ridiculous number of broken boards at the southern support pier of Hungerford Bridge. Just across the way from a famous skate park underneath Queen Elizabeth Hall on the south bank of the river, I guess when accidents happen, skaters just hurl their boards over here, as opposed to throw them away like adults. Number 5. Visit the smallest cathedral in London. Screw St Paul's, we've all seen that, we don't need to see it again. Instead, you can head over to Vauxhall Bridge and you will find an absolutely tiny version of the famous cathedral hidden in an alcove. Created to represent the discipline of architecture, whatever that means, it's all themed around specific things such as agriculture, engineering, pottery, fine art, and local government. Which is odd. It's cool though, really cool, and different. So go check it out. Number 4. Walk up the monument. So a lot of guidebooks will tell you to do this, but in the modern day no one does it anymore, so I'm going to try and get the momentum going again for it. But while the monument, which was built to commemorate the Great Fire of London, no longer boasts the title of the tallest building in the capital, it still offers thrills you would expect from an open-air viewing platform and provides a sort of adventure because there's no lift, which means you have to traverse the 311 narrow stairs to get to the top. Makes you feel a bit like Indiana Jones. All of this only costs £3, as opposed to the Shard where you have to rip off a limb as payment, and it's nowhere near as busy. So it just makes a lot of sense. Number 3. Visit L. Ron Hubbard's FITZROY house. In the 1950s, FITZROY house was taken over by none other than L. Ron Hubbard, aka the founder of Scientology. You can only visit by appointment, but once inside there is a bunch of weird and wonderful memorabilia from the man himself, including an electrometer, which is used to measure resistance to stress. It's free to get into, and they'll give you lunch if you want. Doesn't that make for a wonderful day out? Number 2. Dine on the Ginger Line. Going to a restaurant is too easy and too predictable, so why not shake things up by dining on the Ginger Line? It's only open on selected dates at secret locations along the East London line and is one of the world's only nomadic eateries. The whole process is like you're a secret agent as well, as you have to make a reservation on their website and just wait to receive a text telling you where to go. Plus their events are always themed, meaning no matter what happens, you're in for quite the experience. Number 1. Stop for a nightcap in the hidden bar at the BFI. The British Film Institute is awesome anyway and a popular destination for film lovers, theatre goers and tourists alike. It's located on London's South Bank along the River Thames it's just a nice place to visit regardless. If you head to the Ben Hugo bar though and take a closer look at the bookshelf, you'll find a secret hidden door that leads to the drawing room, a bar that's just waiting to serve you up cocktails and canapes. It's kinda like an old gentleman's club. There's loads of mahogany, leather sofas, and soft lighting. So it's pretty relaxing all in all. And that's never a bad thing. Know of any other awesome places to visit in London? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can even come tell me on Twitter at SimonMiller316. I'm Simon from Whatculture, and I'll chat to you again soon.